we're going to do a video. We're going to go back to like 1992. We were just in 92 with India. India, Mark Anthony. Well, at the same time in 1992, this song came out. And this is Pearl Jam, Jeremy. Now, when I brought this video up, it gave me a warning about suicide and stuff. Listen, if you are triggered by visions of, suicide or attempted suicide, then just turn this off. But if you're an adult and you realize this stuff happens and that this video tells a story, I know the song, but the video, I haven't really watched it. The song tells a story about not only child abuse, but also bullying. That's what this whole song's about. So we're going to get into it right now, and we're going to get real for a minute. Let's bring it up. Now, I paused it I should have just put it on this. An affluent suburb. 3:30 in the afternoon.
And the news media plus a lot more.
It is very relevant in America today.
I'm going to pause a few times. I'm going to talk about
At home, drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on top. Lemon yellow sun, arms raised in a beam, and the dead lay in pools of maroon below. And Daddy didn't give attention, to the fact that Mommy didn't care. King Jeremy the wicked overruled his world. Jeremy spoken yesterday.
right there. First minute, 24 seconds, you get introduced to what's going on with the song. Did you hear the words?
Yes.
He's at home. He's drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on top. King Jeremy the wicked. His mother doesn't. He says dad didn't pay attention and mother didn't care,
Yeah.
or maybe vice versa. But
No,
the
I
point
think
is,
that's exactly how it was.
yeah, it starts off with this kid is abandoned,
Mm-hmm.
and I was explaining this to my daughter that what came out of this is Gen X. This is my generation, and this is them singing about child abuse or child neglect.
Neglect, I would say, yeah.
Well, what came out of child neglect? Helicopter parents. That's what we dealt with now. Is like all these people, they just can't leave their kids alone. You know what I mean? It's like they throw them in a bubble. Anyway, we got to find a middle ground. Here we go.
Jeremy spoken yesterday. Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fuck. But we unleashed the lion. Gnashed his teeth and bit the recessed lady's breast. How could I forget? And he hit me with the surprise left. My jaw left hurting. Ooh, dropped wide open. Just like the day. Oh, like the day I heard. Daddy didn't give affection, no. And the boy was something that Mommy wouldn't wear. King Jeremy the wicked overruled his world. Jeremy spoken yesterday.
We all know that kid. We all know that kid. I went to school with this kid. I went to school with this kid. We made fun of him. And that's what they're talking about here.
Yeah.
Sick, right? You have no idea the effect you have on people, especially
This
young
is-
kids.
So when you said we all know that kid,
Mhm.
I went to high school in Dominican Republic, and this shit doesn't exist over there.
Bullying?
Yeah, bullying, but I don't know. Maybe it was the time that I went to school, I mean, probably now it's a lot worse or bad. Everybody just got along. Like, this is all of these issues this is an American thing. This is a United States problem.
Can't imagine. No, not just the United States.
No, I'm no, but I'm just saying in DR we're not thinking about this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you think? You've never seen the video.
No, but I've heard the song a million times, and it's a great song. Yeah, as I said before, these are issues that this is first world problems.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know?
When your mind is active to try to survive or eat, or even kind of putting it like the third world can't eat. I mean, you could, but but
like,
it's different.
Yeah, I mean, you're not worried about attention from parent. I mean, yeah, maybe for like a few seconds a day or whatever, but it's not something that is constant in your head. And at the same time, okay, fine, his parents didn't pay attention to him.
That wasn't all the story.
Oh, of course not, because but what else? Like what could
the bullying in school.
Yeah,
it builds up.
No, yeah, man, that's hard.
The thing is, yeah, maybe it is a first world problem, but it is a problem. And this was 92. Wasn't Columbine in 96?
It was later, yeah.
Yeah. This was a warning sign.
But Columbine, they shot up the school.
Right, he didn't take care of himself.
Yeah.
Especially when you get a bunch of people together that they come up with an idea.
Did they kill themselves at the end?
I think so. Forgive me for not knowing that, but I think they did. Yeah, I think at the end they offed themselves or people offed them. But, man, I'm telling you, I knew those. You know what kids are problem kids. I coached. Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say I've seen kids now that you can tell that they are heading that way. And if you don't understand it, Like, you have to know, especially as a coach, like, you have to know. Because you can't treat every kid the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, old school coaching was, you know, for baseball or whatever, was everyone had to conform, do what we tell you to do, sit down, shut up. It doesn't work for kids, man. It doesn't work for every kid. Now, maybe if that's all you want, but if you're a coach of a rec team, you can't treat it like some specialized travel or varsity or whatever. Even varsity, it's like you gotta recognize the kid. It's like a coach has to be a sociologist or a psychologist.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, you have kids. You have young kids. You see the crop. I mean, again, we can't talk. We don't have to talk about specific people, but
the crop of kids like
out there in the world.
Yeah.
You're in the first world, girl. You're in the United States right now.
I know.
You can't be hiding behind that Dominican.
No,
we don't do shit.
Listen, I went to high school over there, but I went to elementary school here. And there were those years where I didn't get picked on, but just that atmosphere. I don't know what it is, but it's just here, it's a hard life. I don't know. You made a comment about there versus here. You say it often. Yeah.
Here you come to work, there you go to hang out.
Yeah, I mean, to live in paradise. Here.
There's so much competition here.
Yeah.
Remember that video that Savi told us to do?
Yeah.
The kids are not okay.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a story we still don't know how to raise kids. I don't think we know how to raise kids. I don't think we know what to do with them. Here's an example. I don't mean to get real political, and take it for what it's worth. We're taking off masks everywhere, but the kids, 5-year-olds, got to wear a mask. Mm-hmm. The least susceptible to COVID have to wear a mask. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, YouTube. You're probably going to flag this or whatever. If you do, I'll just cut this part out, so I can at least put the reaction on.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a problem when these kids get older.
Yeah.
It's teaching them something that they're different, that they need to be protected or shielded. And then definitely. I'm telling you, all of this is going to be a problem. And I'm getting all hyped up here.
Because it's just these kids are already experiencing, problems, and then we're adding to that. It's not going to end well. It's not good. It's just not good.
Drug use is up. Depression's up. Teen suicide is up.
Yeah.
And we're just looking at and I feel like, you know what? This turned into this isn't even a reaction. I feel like I need to talk. I feel like
tell him why you're mad.
I'm gonna tell him why I'm mad, son. No, I just feel like we're doing everything wrong. Like we haven't even learned lessons of the 1992.
Yeah.
And we're talking about
this is
child neglect
30 years ago. 30 years ago.
It is 30 years ago,
yeah.
Right. Child neglect, bullying, and then, like I said, we went from this to helicopter parenting.
I know.
So now the kids don't even know how to tie their own shoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we're already past helicopter parenting. We're in another location. We're in some other zone, and it's not good. We're in this full protection like these children are children till they're 35.
Tell me about it.
What do you think, man? I don't know. I don't even know how much I'm gonna. I don't know how much I'm gonna keep of this video. We're at 15 minutes.
Well, this is a sad video, but it's a great song. Pearl Jam. Now, did the lead singer did he kill himself?
No.
I feel like all these rock people have
the message is there.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
All these rock songs in the 90s are just so depressing.
Yes. Grunge grew out of the hair bands, and the hair bands were partying and crazy and drug use, and then grew out of that was Nirvana and Pearl Jam. Yeah. You had other ones like Creed, which we tried to kind of bridge that.
These Nirvana, the Pearl Jam, I mean, this is quality. These people were doing so much heroin.
But this is also what.
No, but that's where you get the good. I don't know what it is. You do these hard drugs, and you get.
Do drugs.
Don't do drugs. You get this talent. It's.
Well, what's my favorite rock band?
Wait, are you waiting?
I'm waiting.
Don't wait. Tool.
Thank you. Tool grew out of the hair bands.
Yeah.
Because Maynard looked at what people were doing and it was like, you don't even know how to run a band. You don't know how to make a band. And people, he was like working at like a pet shop or something. He would go to like the clubs on Skid, what's it called? Is it Skid Row?
Mm-hmm. In California?
In California. Yeah. He'd go to all these different clubs and he'd watch these bands. They would go up there because they were all just different bands, And he's like, you don't even know what you're doing, And they're like, well, you think you could do better? He's like, yeah, I can do better. He pulled his group of friends together and made Tool. He also did it with A Perfect Circle and Pussifer. Good music. Mm-hmm. You talk about Nirvana. You talk about Pearl Jam. I throw Tool right in there.
Rub it up. Guys. I don't know the moral of the story is here.
Don't neglect your kids. Don't helicopter parent your kids. Teach them responsibility.
It's like a happy medium in there.
Be nice, but be stern.
Yeah.
Be a parent, not a friend. I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah.
There's no rule for any of this.
Every kid is different, so it's...
My kids are crazy. I don't know. Later.
Bye.